Sometimes you've got to make room for the new, and sometimes it's out with the old. Hey folks, welcome back to another Cabin Life. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
And today we are providing an update. We have had a very busy spring and early summer so far, and a lot on the go.
We removed our propane heater from the cabin.
It was a great heater, did the job really well, and we have something else planned for this winter. Also, the sand pile that I've been working on, it was about 12 yards of sand, and we wanted to distribute it around the property and homestead and cabin where it needed to be. And we cleaned up all the fire pit area, smoothed out some trail with it, put in some potholes and some holes that Jake had dug, our black lab. He likes to dig the holes and get away from the mosquitoes and black flies and whatnot. So anyway, so it was nice to have that part of it done, all the sand all out of the way and leveled off. And we've also been doing some wood processing. There were some dead standing trees that needed to come down. So we brought those down and blocked them up, and they just have to be split for the most part now. And we've got lots of camp wood and some real nice maple for next year's maple syrup processing, and looking forward to that. We finished off our maple syrup this year, the sap boiling, and we got approximately the same amount as we did last year, right?
Actually, a little bit more.
A little more, okay. Yep, so all set that way. What else has been going on? Oh, the cabin. We have been renovating the cabin. We have got a lot of the soffit now done, and we're going to be saving the outside for a future project. But we have started the inside now, went in and redid the insulation where it needed to be done, and then put the vapor barrier back. And we are preparing all kinds of stuff for the cabin. We're pretty excited about it too. It has been a long time coming.
It has. I'm excited about showing you guys our designs and what we plan on doing for it.
Absolutely. Maureen's got a lot of visions going on, and that will come to fruition. So we're going to be doing the inside, finishing that up as much as we can. So there's a new window that we've put in, and we have a few other changes as well. Going to make it as comfortable as we can, and we'll keep you posted on that as it develops. Hey Maureen, that coffee and fries and pork chops, these smell pretty good.
Thank you. Now, another thing we're excited to tell you about is we made our decision when it comes to rabbits versus chickens, which we chose to have. So our family we now have some chickens, and we got 13 little ones. And someone donated or gifted us a couple of 4 adult chickens as well.
So since rabbits don't lay eggs, we chose the chickens. And we got our daily eggs that way, and we will have some meat birds in the long run as well. So stay tuned and watch our chickens grow. We've got some of the little ones on the grow as well. So very, very nice to have a new addition to the homestead and cabin.
They're really exciting. The chicks, they were so little and tiny that first day. They were just little furry balls. And now they've really grown fast, eh? Wow.
Yep, so spring has really gone by for us. We've had all kinds of good weather and some rains as well. And the forest fire season we're in pretty good shape for that. No fire bans as of yet, but it's still early in the season, so we are watching for that.
And the garden is doing well with the raining. Now, with the work on the cabin, the garden suffered a little bit. It's a little bit behind, but our herbs are doing really good. And the potatoes will be going in this week.
And the mint came up all over the place, and spearmint, and which is okay, but I think you're going to have to trim some of that back this year.
I will. They are very prolific in the garden.
And I've had my recorders out and about in the forest and down at the wetland and down at the creek and pond. And I've recorded lots of spring wilderness sounds, the owls, a couple packs of wolves that frequent the area, and really nice to hear that they're back once again this year. And I think one pack has, maybe both of them have new pups. I heard them yelping away with Mama the other night, and that was really cool to hear. What else? We've got all kinds of spring birds that we've heard, and the Canada geese and migrating birds. Really nice to hear.
And we did capture a moose on the game cam.
Yes, and we have our game cams all out and about as well on the trail and in different areas. We've also got a cam on our chicken coop, so that if we do find that there's some commotion, especially later on at night, we do have some motion lights, and we also have a cam on that as a bit of a warning for us. So it might help.
There could be some interesting or some entertaining videos too during the day when the chickens are out.
Yes, well, at night there's a mischief maker that prowls out and about as well. So, and speaking of new things and things that have to go, Big Bertha has to go. Big Bertha is my old mastering machine, a mastering recorder. It was very well used in its day. Tube, analog, and very warm vintage sound to it, and sought after by the audiophiles. So it's time for it to go. We're making room for other things, and sometimes you just have to downsize and make room for the new as well. And with the economy the way it is these days, we're also hoping that the price of lumber maybe comes down. Interest rates are going up, and sometimes that'll maybe create a bit of a lull in the building industry, namely lumber sales, and maybe it'll slow down a little bit to create a bit of a surplus, and maybe the price of lumber will come down. We'll have to see, which will work in our favor if it does, since we want to finish the cabin. It'll be nice.
And with the possibility of the lumber prices going down, we may have some more choices of what we can use to finish the siding and the interior of the cabin.
And with the interest rates rising, which is trying to stave off the effects of inflation, it looks like we're all in for a bumpy ride over the next while, with prices being the way that they are. The shortages and supply chain issues are not helping matters, and with other world events that are going on, it's really best to prepare, and prepare now. It means to prep up with the goods that you can. They say that we're in for about a 15% hike in the cost of food and the cost of living over the next while. So
it definitely has started that. I've noticed the prices going up each time I go shopping. And I've noticed that when shopping over the last while, that the increase in prices has continually gone up, whether it's a higher price or less product for the same price. So what I've started to do is a lot of my shopping now is based on what I can get for savings now, knowing that in the future most likely it's going to be more expensive, and trying to stock up as much as I can where I can.
So that's the name of the game. Prepare now for the long term. That's all for now. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
We'll see you next time. Over and out.
Take care.
Coffee.